We've had a lovely move for XRP recently. My trade that I opened just a few days ago that I alerted to you guys is doing well, and we have some news that you need to be aware of so you can make informed decisions in this market. So hit that subscribe button, come and join the groups down there in the description. If we do jump here, we can see the bull flag that I was talking about here on the XRP chart. I got involved in the low. This was the higher risk area that I spoke about entering the trade down here. The other area would be as we break out and retest up here if you want to wait that long. Now I like a little bit of high risk here in, and then I move my break even stop loss as quickly as possible and get some profits out. Now we can see, according to Bitcoin sensors here, XRP is gearing up for its next major move, repeating the structure, consolidation, then pump. Range continues to mirror past breakout setups, and the breakout could ignite a run towards $10. This is Bitcoin's consensus's bull case. You can see consolidation period, breakout, consolidation period, breakout. And this is exactly what we've discussed here on this channel, right? We have these patterns that form. This could be a wedge, then bull flag, but basically sideways boring action, enough to convince everyone that nothing's going to happen, and then a big push to the upside. Sideways boring action, convince everyone nothing's going to happen, push to the upside. But this one had extreme volatility. This one had extreme volatility. And if you just zoom in, you actually notice that even though this looks boring, it also had extreme volatility. Look, this is a swing right here, right, of 48%. So don't get put off, or don't get like, I don't know, taken away with how flat that looks. It's just as violent as we are right now. This is what people don't seem to understand. So I think what's happening right now is just XRP was beaten down because Bitcoin was beaten down because the overall market was scared. And right now we're going to see, is Bitcoin going to be able to break the $107,000 resistance, or is it going to come back down to this line in the sand? Now, this purple box here is what I'm watching for the bull market. Basically, it sits below here where I think a lot of liquidity would sit. So wouldn't be surprised if we did have a wick into this region, but it puts us squarely below the 50-week moving average, which we are back above now. And I think it's a very important region to watch if you are trying to figure out if we are in the bull market or the bear market. Now, according to Crypto Insights UK, XRP's dominance daily is putting in a solid candle right now, and it's looking strong. That's why I'm very happy I got back into this trade, and I'm waiting patiently. I think we could easily have a move up to the $3.10 and even the local highs here, or the all-time highs here, and then beyond very soon. As you know, I'm thinking about $10, $12 is possible in this bull run, and of course I want to have access to that both in the spot market and with my leverage place. Now with altcoins, we see Bitmine, Tom Lee, right? He now owns 2.9% of the total Ethereum supply after buying 110,000 Ethereum last week during the dip. So buying when everyone's panicked rather than buying when everyone's euphoric. Jack Dorsey opened the floodgates as well, with 4 million merchants being able to access the Bitcoin Lightning Network right now, and it's going to be free until 2027. Zero fees and instant settlement. Very interesting, and opening up those rails for crypto. Also, the McDonald's McRib has returned, which someone out here, Simply Bitcoin, is saying this could be the start of the bull run. So probably the most ridiculous indicator here, but pretty interesting. And we see Crypto Insights again pointing out, what are these guys doing? The Bank of England limit stablecoin holdings to £20,000. At the same time, the European Union, or the European Bank, is saying basically Europe just legislated the end of the financial freedom and nobody noticed. In January 2027, every euro above 10,000 euros becomes illegal tender. Every Bitcoin needs government permission. 340 million Europeans will wake up in a cage. The EU anti-money laundering package doesn't just track criminals, it tracks every citizen as one. Starting in 2027, buying a car in cash becomes a crime. Sending 1,001 euros in Bitcoin without state approval triggers prosecution. Anonymous wallets vanish overnight. The digital euro arrives in 2029, and the European Central Bank spent 1.3 billion building what they call freedom, but leaked proposal capped holdings at 3,000 euros per person. Every purchase tracked, every pan analyzed, and every dissent potentially bankable. Doesn't sound very good to me what's going on in Europe. Let me know what you think about that down there in the comment section. But The Google search terms for crypto is dead currently. We see that with altcoins. We see it with Bitcoin. We see that retail is not interested. But I put it to you guys that this could be the best possible time to be interested. We've seen it. We've seen it time in and time out. When everyone is scared, when everyone is panicked, that is the opportunity. When everyone is euphoric and everyone is buying like crazy, that is my opportunity to take some profits, which is what I'm showing you here on this channel as it's unfolding in real time. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one.